Fantastic. We good? We going? We rolling? We're recording?
You ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready for this episode?
I'm so ready. I feel like you're far away, but it feels comfortable.
We're not playing footsie.
Right.
Which is...
You wore shoes. I didn't wear shoes.
I wore shoes.
What do we got today?
These are really comfortable shoes.
Are they good?
I like them.
They look breathable.
They're breathable. They're comfortable. Everything's great about them.
Everything's great about the shoes. Let's move on.
Welcome to Whiskey Bits,
with Matt and Phil,
where we talk all things whiskey
and all things comedy.
Today, we have the old Granddad 114.
Okay.
114 proof. So this is very similar to that bottle and bond. It comes from the same place. It comes from the old Granddad Distillery.
That's the name of it. Did we?
In Frankfurt and Claremont.
Oh,
Kentucky.
This is the Frankfurter one where we're like, Frankfurter, it's like a hot dog? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So we've done the regular one, which was the 100.
So we haven't done the regular one. We've done, because there's a regular one, there's a bottled and bond, and then there's the 114.
Okay.
And so I've heard mixed reviews about this. Why not review it ourselves?
Why not mix some reviews ourselves?
We could mix.
See if it's worthy of the Whiskey Bits stamp of approval that we haven't made yet.
We should really make this.
We really need to get on that.
If only we had a guy.
If only we had a graphic designer who could do it.
Man, do you know any?
I mean, I have a degree in it, but I don't know if that's any good.
I don't think it's.
That's not going to work.
I don't think this is the right section of your life that we need to be focusing on. This is good. Okay, so let's see. What do you smell?
It's sweet. It's got some sweetness.
Yeah, I smell the sweet.
Smell the sweet.
It burns the nostrils.
It does. It stings the nostrils.
This one at 114 does.
Yeah, it really does.
It stings the nostrils.
Oh, wow. I don't know what happened there, but it just went up there.
Yeah. I'm going to dig into this thing.
Dig into it.
I'm not getting a whole lot other than it smells sweet.
I was kind of like, oh man, am I failing at this? But no, I would agree. I'm not getting a whole lot of anything other than just a subtle sweetness. Mm-hmm. And then, like it's pungent. It stings your nostrils. Like it really does.
Like Sex Panther.
Ron Burgundy was right. Or no, it was... It
was Ron Burgundy.
Oh, yeah. He goes, stings the nostrils.
Well, that would work 60% of the time. Every time.
Now I'm really self-conscious of making mouth noises.
Oh, don't worry. I turned your gain down, so we should be okay.
Oh, no. You can't even hear me. I'm like... now you're going to hear that mouth noise, probably. Of me not talking. Mm-hmm. So a lot of burn. But I got cherry right away.
Yeah.
Sweet cherry.
Sweet cherry.
Almost like I don't want to say maybe a maraschino. No, it's not as like fake cherry flavor as much as is like a sour cherry that you pick. Like did you ever go cherry picking?
No.
Dude, it's like the greatest thing in the world. It's so fun.
Where do you go?
In Michigan.
That would be why.
It is actually quite fun. But they're sour cherries that they make, that they have you pick. Really? Because the cherries that they use which is good because you want to use sour cherries for baking, like cherry pies. Yeah. Jam. The sweet ones that they use to like make juice. Some places probably let you pick, but the place we went to was all the sour. I mean, just hundreds of sour cherries. I mean, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
So that's what you got?
I got a little bit of sour cherry. Yeah.
Okay. I feel like in this podcast, I should have more opinions about what I taste, but I think you hit these on the head every time.
You got sour cherry too, huh?
No, I didn't taste anything. I just have to agree with you.
You're just agreeing.
It is really hot.
It is very hot, very burny. It's very burny.
Very hot.
It's very Sanders.
I wouldn't say that it is unpleasantly burny.
It's not like acid reflux burn, because some of them, if you ever have those where you're like, oh gosh, like I feel like if I lay down, I feel like I have acid reflux. But it's close. Yeah. It's like right at the end there. You hear the ding upstairs. You hear that ringing. That's cookies. Nice. Yeah. There's the oven timer just went off. And that means there's cookies that are ready, but we're filming this freaking thing right now, so we're going to wait.
Fresh baked cookies. We should have waited. It's nicely dark, so we don't have an age statement on this.
Really?
Bourbon, but it is a really nice color. I do get some of the classic bourbon notes, a little bit of caramel.
It is considered this one's considered bourbon.
100.
Okay.
And 14 proof.
114 proof bourbon. Just not bottled in bond. Got it. I feel like I get the two mixed up sometimes. Now there was a lot of talk about this one, and I bought this, I don't know, maybe a couple months ago now.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being really that expensive at all, actually.
Right. This one should be, typically you'd find this one in that $30 to $40 range, somewhere in that neighborhood. And I think for 114 proof at $30 or $40, this might be somebody's cup of tea. I'm not saying that it isn't my cup of tea.
Right.
I think it's starting to taste better as it sits
like
here and we drink it.
Or maybe,
I'm pretty sure that at some point, seeing how much is out of the bottle, I'm sure I've had some of this at some point.
Yeah.
But I don't recall.
Remember.
I don't recall much about it, and maybe it was just one of those. Hey, let me take a little sample.
Sample.
But I like it. I do. I think like we talked about with the old Granddad and with I think it was the Evan Williams bottled in bond bar staple. Throw it on there. I mean, for $30.
Right.
You want a high proof bourbon to kind of see what it's like? This isn't a bad one, but it drinks like a high proof bourbon.
It feels more sophisticated. I know we said it's not as complex, but it feels a little more sophisticated. Like, I don't know if it's the bottle, if it's the cool stamp on the front. But it does feel more like, okay, it's not, I don't think it's top shelf. No, this one you find next to the other old Granddad.
Right.
But it feels a little more like it could be a little bit.
Yeah.
Would you mix something with this? Would you put this in an old fashioned? Yeah,
I would.
Because it's got so much of the burn that it could take sweetness really well, probably.
I would say it, I like a cocktail, for instance, like I've been experimenting with old fashions a little bit lately, trying maple syrup instead of simple sugar.
We had that one last time. Oh my gosh, that was fantastic.
Maple syrup.
Fantastic.
We did maple syrup. Why did we do this? So we put an orange peel.
Did we do orange for that one? Yeah, because one time we did lemon, but that was something else.
That was the Sazerac, was with lemon.
Yeah.
Little known fact, the old fashioned was originally made with a lemon. That was the original.
That is such a little tiny known fact. It's so small. Why would you even bring it up? Oh, wow. I mean, like, it was like, oh, okay. Now we're going to burn your throat.
No, we're going to punch you right
I don't know what. If
trachea.
If it just got caught in there or something. Yeah, it was like, or if the throat just gave up, it was like, when you're like this, I don't feel it. And then you're like, okay, now it burns.
Yeah. Interesting. So we did.
Not at all interesting.
How did we do it? So we did we took the orange peel. We wiped that on the inside of the glass.
You were having a moment with the orange peel. I mean, you were like, it was like, I was like, do I need to step out of the room here? You're like rubbing the orange peel all over the inside of the glass. I was like,
yeah,
hey,
and then
fantastic.
And then we did maple syrup, bourbon. I don't remember what bourbon we used.
I don't either.
Doesn't matter.
But that was it.
Yeah. Well, we put it in a shaker.
Okay.
Remember, we put it in a shaker and strained it over an ice cube.
Did we use the rose? We did. We used the rose ice cube.
Yeah, we used the rose.
You got me those.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, you bet.
Are they mine?
My pleasure.
Or are you just storing them at my house?
No, they're yours.
They are mine.
Yeah.
Ah, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, of course. Of course, I don't want them.
Well, I could see why.
But anyways, I've been experimenting with old fashions lately, and one of the things I like to do occasionally, because it can be sweet, is to use a rye or something that has a little bit more bite to it.
Right.
The other option is to use a higher proof. Gosh. Dad joke loading.
I'm so sorry.
We need.
I kind of want to take a taste of it.
It's not ready yet.
It's not.
No. Do you remember what's in there besides the old tub?
Sazerac.
I think we did not put Sazerac. I think we put a little bit of the Traveler in there.
Oh yeah, no, it's Traveler and Old Tub for sure.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And what I saw of the old Granddad that we have here, There's not much there.
Just put it in.
We should just put it in.
Yeah, we should put it in.
See what happens. Yeah. And then you
what
can
if it
get rid of that
explodes?
It won't.
Oh.
It'll explode in your mouth.
It'll
just flavor.
Explode when you're on the toilet later.
Yeah, how about it?
How about it?
So I think another thing I like to do with the old fashions occasionally
This is 1927. Like, how about it?
The old knee slapper. So now it's in 1927, but now we're in a bluegrass band.
I don't know.
It's really good.
You were saying?
I don't even remember,
I don't know.
Matt. Like, it's just...
No, you was talking about the old fashioned. We did the thing.
Yeah.
We put the thing in there, shook it up. The maple was really good.
Yeah.
Maple
and then
really
I said,
good.
after that, I was been like maybe a rye every once in a while to kind of break up the sweet. And I think that was sort of the point that we were trying to make at least 7 minutes ago, that a high proof in the old fashioned is fun too. I mean, just to kind of punch it up, if you will.
So, okay. So just bring this full circle. What? So the rye is going to give it that kind of spicy flavor, which is similar, kind of in a weird way. What you're trading with this would be, instead of the spice, you're taking the burn. Mm-hmm. So there's still some sort of like bitterness or kind of like bite to it, right?
Some bite to it.
Yeah, that'd be a good word.
Yeah.
And if only somebody would use the word bite in something, it would be good. No, but yeah, I think that's a...
What's in a computer? Is it bytes or bits?
Ooh. Whiskey bits.
It's spelled differently.
It is. I think it's bytes. B-Y-T-E. Bytes. Mm-hmm.
Is it gigabyte then?
I think so.
It's not gigabit?
No, I think you'd get punched in the face by a nerd. It wouldn't hurt. You wouldn't even really feel it. It'd probably feel like a feather hit you in the face, but they would be mad.
So now we've alienated nerds.
We were going to... By the time we're done with this show, we're going to alienate everyone.
That's the point.
Yeah.
I think that's the point. I think all the good shows do it.
Yeah, you have to. You know, you don't need fans. You don't want fans. That's not why we're doing it.
No.
Don't be humble. No, this is... I liked it, and I feel like I remember you saying when you first tried it, you weren't a fan, but we've tried so many different things that it could have been something else. I like it. I think it is a little too Bernie. I don't know. I'm going to call it a little too Sanders from now on. Bernie Sanders. Get it? Bernie. Like Bernie is his name, but also Bernie, like it burns your throat.
I've never heard of this person, so it's really hard for me to...
A little too burning. Burning Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that. I know what Bernie Man is. Yeah.
It's like a...
No, I do know Bernie Sanders.
Okay. Yeah. But...
He's the guy with the gloves, right?
Yep. The gloves, the mask, and the chair. The folding chair.
Yes. I
did a ton of those memes.
Which is interesting because, like, he was not burning at that point.
He was not. He was very cold.
He was very chilly.
Very chilly. But yeah, I would have to be in a mood, because in my mind, when I'm going to have a whiskey neat at night, I usually am just either doing like an old fashioned or a whiskey neat. So if I'm going to have this, I got to make, like, if I just had like a pizza or like spaghetti, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, good point.
You know what I mean? Because like, if I'm already having like reflux, like,
oh sure,
because like I'll have a whiskey and then I'll lay down at night. I'm like, what the heck is going? Why do I feel like I have acid? I'm like, oh yeah, I just had the.
So what you're saying is, if we had fresh baked chocolate chip cookies with this, it would probably be perfect.
I need cookies. Maybe
Madison, bring the cookies.
Like, no, you turn the air off. I'm not bringing the cookies. I don't know if people know what that means. So we're in my office shooting this.
Hey listener.
The one. Hey Brooks. How you doing, buddy? If you made it this far, you're awesome. We have the furnace in the other room, and it's so loud, and so we turn it off. But it's really hot outside, and my kids live the attic. They have fans and stuff. I think they're fine. They're asleep.
They have fans. We have a fan.
We have one fan. No, they have like fans that, like, like fans.
If you got annoyed by the sound of Matt blowing into the microphone,
I just didn't want to say the word blow on them, because I feel like you made me self-conscious of that, like, because we were talking about Arrested Development and
the Blue Man Group.
And
no, you don't want to say blow on them,
right? Yeah,
right. But that's what fans do.
They do. Yeah.
They
oh
blow on
gosh,
things.
Fans.
This is not.
What's the joke topic today? Does it get the stamp of approval? I'm sweating after that joke. Why am I sweating? I don't care.
I don't know why you're sweating.
I have no.
I'm not sure if I give it the full stamp.
The full stamp. Yeah, it's like a half stamp.
It's like, but it's still opening up a little bit. And again, like my mouth is starting to numb a little.
Mm-hmm. Thank the Lord. Gosh.
Which tends to happen with a higher proof that tastes like a higher proof. No, we've definitely had some higher proof bourbons that are like, I can't believe this is a 126. Right. We've had those. And we've had other ones that were 90 that were like, oh my gosh, this is only 90. So
now,
like,
is that because of the sweetness? Yeah. Is that why? Because it was like maybe real sweet, or it just had a lot of flavor.
Exactly.
It's so weird.
Like the full proof, like the straight from the barrel, uncut, unfiltered stuff. A lot of times that will have a lot of those flavors and will be a higher proof, but because there's so much depth to it.
Right.
You don't notice it. You don't notice that burn.
So this is not necessarily a single barrel, or it's not.
No, it's not a single.
Proof or anything
it's
like
not
that.
Barrel proof. It's just where they proofed it. 114.
Okay, so they just made it strong
to be 57% alcohol, and that's it. And then they throw a nice little.
I like that. I mean, I like the way it looks. It reminds me of
really cool.
Hemingway rum, which they also have rye. Have a similar kind of treatment.
One thing I really did like about this bottle was how it poured, because it's a much bigger neck and mouth opening.
Right. Yeah.
And so the way that it poured into the glass was really smooth and didn't leave a lot of leftover on the shoulder, which was good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I liked that. But it does come out quick, which was fine because it's good.
So the bigger the neck, the bigger the hole, it comes out quicker.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
I would think.
Did we just lose our fan? I think he's gone. Darn it.
He probably left.
That's good.
I would leave after that.
You know what I wanted to leave?
What's that?
Was when we went golfing the other day. There's a segue. There it is. Bam.
Yeah,
done.
I was going to go with the humility when you talked about humility. You know what really humbles you?
Going golfing with
golf.
No, that should give you courage when you go to golf with me. You should be like, man, I'm really good.
That would
like you, not me.
So we went golfing last week.
I like it.
On National
Go ahead.
National Bourbon Day.
Oh yeah.
It was so happy National
Bourbon Day a while ago.
Yeah, it's
probably
a few weeks ago.
It's next year.
So talk about being evergreen.
Yeah.
We're not anymore. So we go golfing, and so also the Friday before Father's Day.
Right.
So it was our Father's Day.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, hey, let's happy Father's Day.
Late afternoon, let's get out.
Yeah.
Let's get out if we can find a place. So we found a place.
We did.
Went golfing. And I was excited. I know you were excited. Mm-hmm. And it was right around the 8th or 9th
No,
hole.
it's hole 10. 9-10. It was after the brat.
That's right. So we stopped at the turn, ate a brat. I think it's a universal understanding that the first swing after eating a hot dog or a brat on the golf course is the worst swing of the day.
Yeah.
And it was.
Was it my worst swing? I don't even know. All I know is that hole, I'm great for 9. Like, end of 9, I'm like, I'm doing good. Okay, end of 9, I'm like, all right. Like, if I left now, I would feel like maybe I didn't play as good as I wanted to, or I had a couple good shots. Even if I just didn't have that many good ones, I would still be like, all right, cool. Like, that was good. And then, like, 10, 11, 14... Like, I'm done.
Well, on 11, you almost hit a guy.
I did.
We're yelling of guys. We're yelling for
a group of guys.
This dude's running for his life.
I just think it's funny that you're always the one that yells it, and I'm like, if it was just me, I don't think I would yell.
No?
No, I think there'd be people that would be getting hit by golf balls. And
what if I told you that yelling for is the ultimate protection against hitting somebody?
Like, they won't sue you?
They can't sue you.
Because you yelled for?
Correct.
That seems crazy.
I yell for every time I hit the ball. Not because it's going off.
But you don't yell for. You say far right.
Yeah, I do. I let him know in which direction
Do you
the
say
ball is handed.
4 right?
4 right. 4 left.
Dude, this whole time I thought you've been saying far right. As in, Matt, you hit the ball horribly far to the right.
No, 4 right.
Man.
4 left.
4. What does 4 mean?
It's I
always wondered that.
I don't know a ton about that word.
Come up with a better word.
Except that it's really easy to yell loud.
4. Because they were like 3. I don't have as much punch.
It doesn't.
5. It just sounds stupid. But 4.
Yo! It's like 4. Yeah,
love it.
But I'm sure I'm sure the golf is an old sport. So
old.
We used to say things like 4 score and 7 years ago.
Maybe that's what it's from.
I don't know.
Huh. But
no,
almost
no
killed.
Clue.
Almost killed.
So we almost hit a guy, but I really saw you kind of giving up, and we were playing a scramble, like meaning like we would both hit balls out there, and we would pick the one that had the best next shot,
best ball,
and go from there.
I loved it. I like that way to play.
Yeah, but you just sat in the cart for many of the shots.
I pouted at the end because it's like I'm very competitive, like especially at things that I'm like I should be good at this. Like this isn't. You're not talking about like dart throwing, although I am actually pretty good at dart throwing and shooting. I'm pretty darn good at that too. But like basketball, I suck at basketball, dude. Like I'm not a basketball player. Football, I will die. Like I'm not good at it. But golf, baseball, I was great at. Yeah. Golf, I should be good at golf. And I actually had a lesson from like a PGA pro guy, which apparently doesn't really mean a lot. I think anybody that can be a PGA pro, but like. Is that true? I don't know.
No. I think having one lesson with a PGA pro.
No, it was like 3.
And thinking you're going to be amazing is the part that's not.
Well, I had 3 lessons.
True.
And like
go ahead.
he really helped me a lot with my swing.
Yeah.
Like we spent 3 hours on, this is going to sound so dumb, but 3 full hours doing this lesson, really just working on the fundamentals. Remember I was like, what's the word? Basics? No, it was fundamentals. I thought of it the other day.
Yeah.
That's the word I couldn't think of.
Like how to grip the club.
Yeah, just all that. Like how
to set up to the ball.
I have 0 anymore. Like I lost it. I had 0 fundamentals because I was like hitting it.
How long ago was this?
Years ago. Madison bought me like she bought me for my birthday or something. She bought me lessons.
Yeah.
And it was like lesson 3, and then I think the guy quit because I was like, hey, when are we gonna do our next lesson? It was like 2 weeks later, and he never got back. And then finally he texted me, just let me know when you're gonna go to the driving range again. I was like, okay. And I never heard from him ever again.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I sucked so bad that he was like, I can't teach this guy. He's just unteachable. But no, the next lesson was supposed to be.
You caused a professional.
I caused a
professional golfer. Like, you know what? I can't
do this. This
is the most talented person in the world, and he doesn't get it. I'm out. You see the ridiculous standard you hold yourself to.
But I felt very confident back then, and then I just never picked it up. My dad's good at golf. My brother's pretty good at golf. I feel like I should be good at golf.
I would love to go golfing with your dad and your brother.
Oh, we should do that.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
No, not you. Just your dad and your brother.
Dang it, Phil. My brother, my dad too, he'll be like, if he doesn't, he'll be like, if he doesn't. So I have that in me where it's like I'm competitive, and it just gets to a point where like if once I'm in my head, forget it. Like I get frustrated, I physically get flushed. Like I'm like, forget it, it's over. Like I don't know. I've never been good at meditation or like all of that stuff. It's like talking me off of a cliff, off of a ledge. In a golf game.
I have a hard time believing that you can't calm down.
It's... Come on! Look at me! I mean, I'm like... I can calm down... Like, I can chill at home and just, like, veg out. But, like...
Yeah, but not on a golf course.
When I'm getting competitive, I get frustrated. But it's when I'm frustrated, I'm useless at that point. Yeah. Unless I figure out a way to just, like... get myself in the right mindset to get back to it.
Yeah.
But I will say, I love the pace of golf. I love the weather, walking, but like driving around, drinking, like the
wind in your hair,
or what's left of it, the wind in your bristles. It's just, I like that, and so I was enjoying that part of it.
And the whiskey lemonades we made,
fantastic,
on the second hole,
fantastic,
were delicious.
Absolutely,
Jim Beam and lemonade.
Oh yeah,
it's
really
the way to go.
lemonade is good.
Yeah, any lemonade.
But it was fun.
If you can find the Dole lemonade, though, the Dole.
Is that a good one? Is that what it was?
Lemonade? No, this was Lipton brand lemonade.
Lipton.
It was fine. But
it wasn't Dole.
But the Dole is really good. Anyway, I noticed you gave up a little bit, and I do want to say, you did par a hole all by yourself.
I did?
Yes.
Man, I'm so good.
And it was in the back 9. It was like number 13.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you sent me the golf shot thing later.
I did?
The app. Or at least I got...
Oh.
Maybe it sent it to me. I don't know.
It should have. Yeah, that's right. Right.
I was like, oh, look at that. I didn't look at it because I was too embarrassed.
Yeah, no, you definitely did par a hole, and that's fantastic. You had some good shots out there.
Again, it's just those fundamentals. If I can just get... I just don't, it's something I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm sure if I practiced, I would... Obviously. But like...
Why?
But yeah, it's like I do it so infrequently,
right?
That I'm like, naturally, I'm just, I don't know. I think naturally I can pick stuff up.
Yeah.
And so I think, I should, it's not that hard. I should be able just to do it.
I totally understand.
Right? Like,
I totally understand it.
Not true.
I hold myself to a lower standard when it comes to golf, because like, I was really going to segue when you said humbling, because golf is such a humbling sport to everybody. I don't care who you are. You've been humbled by the game at some point. So I hold myself to a pretty low standard, but there are times when I'm getting competitive and like I'll get frustrated about stuff. But where I can relate the most is when I'm learning a new song on the guitar or playing guitar, and I'm like, it's just not coming naturally. Like, no. I'm good at this. I can do this. There's no reason why I should be struggling with this. Why can't I play this? Can't pick up the rhythm, or this chord changes goofy, or it just doesn't sound right. And then what happens is I play it like 4 more times, and it's like,
and you get it.
Oh, okay, I got it. Right.
Like
I'm not saying like you have to get there with 4 rounds of golf. You'll be there, but if you played twice a week, you would be.
Oh yeah.
You would be 100 times better than what you are now.
It's always the head game for me.
Yeah.
It's being in my head and not. Yeah, I don't know. Like when I just go up, like the first hit we did, you just go up, just swing and hit it, and just don't even think about it. Like but it's like you have to have the fundamentals and the what is that called? The mechanics.
Yeah.
Trained.
And the athleticism, which you have.
I really do. I am super athletic. I mean, just look at me.
Well, your hand-eye coordination is fantastic. I can tell you that.
A lot of scrolling.
Yeah. For those listening at home.
Those listening, they
he was using it was almost like he was using an Xbox controller or scrolling in his phone.
Could have been Xbox, could have been PS whatever number we're at now.
Yeah,
could have been Nintendo
3,
Switch.
6?
Yeah.
9.
Man, we've already been talking for
13.
Almost a half
28?
hour. 28
minutes. Roughly.
I feel like we have more to talk about golf, but
I just want to say I had fun.
It was fun.
You did a fine job out there. I'd hope that you'd get out there some more often, but let's next time let's just do 9 holes.
I agree.
And then we can leave happy.
If you could actually pay me to play, that would be awesome, because I'm sick of paying every time. I feel like
I'm not sure the last time.
I've never.
No, it's worked out really well.
It's worked out great for me. I don't know about you.
It worked out well for me when you start buying the drinks at the turn.
Oh yeah. Well, see, there's no cart girl. That was the other thing. I think I was thrown off. I didn't like the course as much.
Beverage cart.
Is that what you say? You don't call it cart girl? Because it's not about the girl.
No, it's about the beverages in the cart.
Cart girl.
It is a thing they do, but it's a little creepy.
The beverage cart.
Beverage girl.
The girl that runs it. I was just saying she wasn't there, and I'm like, well, where is it? And I'm like, oh, well, it's not that kind of golf course.
No, it was not that
like
kind of golf course.
There's divots, and
I texted my dad after that round, I should say, after the game, after that course, after we played golf, and I was like, hey,
are you having a stroke? What is happening after that? About to shut down or something?
Yeah, what did we shoot? 84.
Yeah,
an 84,
right?
And he goes, at the old cow pasture.
I think we did step in a cow pie, didn't we?
You definitely hit a ball into one.
Definitely somewhere. I hit a ball into a bushel of gourds.
That's true, and we found it.
Yeah,
and we found it.
I mean, you never know what you're gonna.
I don't think I lost a golf ball all day out there.
You didn't.
No,
I lost several, but I also found several.
And, well, mostly because the people that were out there were just leaving their golf balls all around. Like, this is exactly right. Like, we could sit there and talk about this golf experience over and over again because it was so incredibly fun to be out there with you on that day. And the people that were also playing that day were clearly just...
It was a mess.
It was an absolute mess.
I don't know what was happening.
Do you remember sitting on the tee box after coming off of the... I don't remember which hole it was. It would have been like number 7 or 8. We were kind of in between holes there. And we're backed up. So there's 2 carts in front of us. And then you look out across the rest of the golf course and there is... no less than 8 to 10 more carts just sitting out there with people on them, and you're like, where are you playing?
And I was like,
what holes are you on even?
I thought, is there like an outdoor movie that started or something? Because they're all just lined up sitting there. I got to the little monocle or monocular, whatever that's called.
Monocular.
Is that what it's called?
It's called a rangefinder.
Okay, well, it's got monoculars, so I looked through the one cular and saw the people, and I was like, they're not doing anything. They're just literally just sitting there. Mm-hmm. I think maybe they had died.
They were waiting for somebody else in front of them, but it was just wild to see all of those people just out there, and leaving their golf balls just wherever they hit them.
I'll take them.
It was
I got a Nike.
You did? Yep. We found
nobody likes that. Strixon.
Yeah, that was the one that had the two colors.
Yeah, that's helpful for me because I can find it.
Yeah, that was helpful. But it was a great time.
That was fun.
I'm looking forward to doing
We need to talk more about, I think, the dynamics of golf.
Yeah,
that's funny too.
The dynamics or the fundamentals.
Well, either way. I just need to learn more words, just as a human.
Yeah,
I think that'd be nice.
That'd be good. We need to
not
bump
bright,
up your vocabulary.
not very bright. Am I?
Your vernacular.
I already had a vasectomy. I don't need another one.
No, I agree. All right, old Granddad 114.
It's good. I'd use it for a mixed drink for sure, and if I feel like I can, handle the burn.
Yeah.
Then I would drink it.
Yeah. So if you're interested, try it out. It's a couple bucks. Won't hurt you to try it. And leave a comment. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
We care.
Gosh. At least once.
I wasn't trying to be mean. Okay, I'm not sure why he's being mean to you. I would just like to know what you guys think of the 114. Yeah. And if you have any other suggestions that we should try or you want us to review, let us know. Drop a comment.
Like, what's your favorite candy? Or are you talking about just whiskey? Okay.
I was talking about whiskey, but if you were talking to let us know what your favorite candy is,
you were talking about
glad to
whiskey.
Judge you.
You were talking about whiskey
bits.
Ah!
Cheers, Matt.
Cheers, Bill.
Until next time. All the way over there.
I got nothing.
All right. Bye. Next time on Whiskey Bits.
Fantastic.
Corn dogs are the big thing down at the Illinois State Fair.
I love it.
Yeah. But they have a state fairgrounds, but like every single one of them has these ridiculous rides that are just there to make you puke and make you think you're going to die. And lately, it feels like people are actually dying on these things, which makes me a little bit afraid to
tilt-a-whirl anything is Puke City.
Puke City.
Yeah, I don't. It's
no good.
To me, I'm like, unless it's bolted into the cement, I'm not going on a Ferris wheel.
Oh, that's
there's only one way for that to go.
Right.
Is
down.
Either left or right. I guess that's
two ways. Yep.
It's not going to go this way. It's not going to go vertically down.
Well, what if it does? It could, if it broke loose and then just
that's true.
Perpetual motion and just rolling.
Well, but that actually probably would be fine.
Well, I don't know.
Because
your legs would get crushed, wouldn't they? I don't know.
Not if
I'm
you
not.
put your feet
Listen,
up.
I'm not a scientist, as we learned, so I don't understand perpetual
You could have.
motion or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
But hey, thanks for sticking around. That's it for this episode of Whiskey Bits. But if you enjoyed yourself, please like, share, and subscribe on your favorite platform.